Hello, my name is Elvin Kennedy. This video is about a cross-pollination. The key precaution to keep in mind so that the experiment success. First is isolation distance. We must keep seal the baby corn so that there are no any pollinators that can pollinate the baby corn. The next is timing. I do this experiment is at at the morning, early morning, that is at 7 a.m. uh, I do this is I do this is a yellow male and yellow female. After doing the pollination by self, we must close the baby corn after giving the pollination and close it tightly, and don't forget to write the name that that we give the pollination and types of the pollination. This is yellow breeding, yellow male breeds in and yellow female. Next, this video breeding pollination is purple male and purple female. I give the purple pollination to the baby corn and write the date that I give the pollination, that I doing the cross pollination. It is important to record keeping so that we could maintain throughout the crossbreeding process. This includes the parent plant's usage, date and method of pollination, and any other relevant information. In the next video, my friend Sindhu will do a breed of purple male and yellow female, and yellow male and purple proper record female. Keeping facilitates tracking the genetic lineage and assists in selecting and propagating the desired traits in subsequent generations. And last is disease and pest control. It is important to monitor the plant involved in the crossbreeding process for any sign and disease or pests. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, good morning. I'm going to do plant breeding on reciprocal crossing, which is I'm going to take the male pollen and going to cross over with female stigma. Yellow pollen 592 variety. I'm going to cross over with 519 female stigma of purple corn. The cover, and first of all I have to sanitize my hand to avoid contamination and mixed pollen, because I'm going to cross over two pollens, so make sure it is not self. First we have to cover the flowers with paper bag calmly and should handle wisely to avoid itself pollinated with the stigma itself. So I have to cover it and shake it for a while to let the pollen fall into the paper bags. Here we can see the yellow pollens over there within the flowers, and I have to do sieve and touch it and should stick it with the sticks of purple corn 519 variety to do hand pollination, and it will cause the embryo growth through the pistils. At last I pour over the flowers over the sticks of our female ear to put maybe the pollens will be on the flowers with which we can't be seen through naked eyes. Then make sure I should label the varieties of pollination and the date of the pollination to detect the growth. Then I cover the stalks of female flower, enter it properly, then staple it together to let the pollen grow into the pistils. Later, while continuing to do another cross pollination, I sanitize my hand first to avoid contamination or self crossing on the same pollens. Then here I take the 519 variety of purple corn's flower pollen. While handling this step of process, I should make sure I do it calmly to avoid the breakage of tassel in the knot, which is harmful for the growth of maize plant. This is the pollens found from purple corn, which is I got it after sieving. Then we rub into the flowers. Make sure we have the pollen on the hand. The pollen should be sticking on the hand. And then put and rub into the stalks of female yellow corn. If can, it is good if every stalks of the female corn touched by the pollen. After pollination, we are going to label it with the cover bag. This is purple crossed over yellow corn on this date. Then I put the stalks inside the paper bag and cover it properly. Make sure it's all inside the paper bag, not missing any. Then I staple it together. And this is one of my collection for maize crossing pollination activities earlier in the class times. And this pollination occurs naturally by agent of pollination, which is bee, and this might be doing self-pollination, self-crossing, which is autogamy or allogamy by crossing over with two different types of varieties.